Thanks to my friend Tina for suggesting that I talk today about management contracts. So, I always say there's three things that are important in any contract, and a management contract is no different. What do you get? What do you give up? How long? So, what do you get in a management contract? Well, you get a guide, you get a counselor, hopefully, you get a friend, you get somebody who knows the business, they know the industry, they know you, they tell you what you should do, what you shouldn't do, when you should do it, when you shouldn't do it. Also, very importantly, they're going to be routing your tour to make sure that it runs efficiently. Okay, so what do you give up? Well, you give up money. They get a percentage of your gross income, everything you make. Rule of thumb is if you're signed already when you hire them, it should be around 15%. If you're not signed when you hire them, it's probably going to be 20%. So, what do they commission? I said everything, right? Well, typically they don't commission certain kinds of money. If the only reason that you received that money is because you're obligated to pay it to somebody else, think of like opening act. If you have to pay your opening act out of the money you get paid by a venue, then they shouldn't be commissioning that. Hopefully, maybe you can even get them not to commission your agent commissions. How long? Well, management contracts are all over the place. They could be for 1 year, they could be for 5 years. Usually it's going to be about 2 to 3 years, and there's going to be one or more options for another 2 to 3 years, maybe 1 year in the options. Also, that how long? Well, that applies to the money, right? Your manager is going to want to commission that money forever. Any contract that is entered into while they're your manager, they're going to want to commission anything you earn under that forever. You're going to want a sunset clause. What that means is that over time, after they're no longer your manager, what they commission is going to go down like the sun goes down. Okay. Um, the last thing I want to talk about is the other stuff, important other things. Well, one thing that you're going to want to talk about is who collects the money. The manager is going to want to collect that money because they're going to want to know that they get paid, right? So you should always be able to hire a business manager or an accountant to collect the money for you, and they'll be obligated by you to pay your manager. There's a bunch of other stuff. We can talk about that if you have any questions. Hit me up.